Brat is its word of the year. They define brat as characterized by a confident, independent, and hedonistic attitude. This was, of course, inspired by the Charlie XCX album Brat, which came out in June. It led to the Brat summer phenomenon, along with several Brat memes. Here are average people on the street trying to explain what the word is all about.
Being hot, sexy, and having fun. Partying. Clubs.
It's just like being feral, being yourself.
Dirty, grimy.
Whenever you're trying to do something and you think you have like second thoughts about it, just like don't have second thoughts and just do it.
Take a breath, be present, ask yourself what you want to do, and then do whatever it is that the first thing that comes up.
Just be hot, sexy, and be yourself.
Yeah, Charlie describes Brat like this. These are her words. She said, you're just like that girl who's a little messy and likes to party and maybe says some dumb things sometimes. But she feels like herself. But then also maybe has a breakdown, but kind of like parties through it. Is very honest, very blunt, and a little bit volatile. So, Brat is word of the year. Could not have predicted that.
Nope.
What will it be next year?
I have no idea.
Other words that were in the running this year: brain rot.
Jelly roll?
Jelly roll is not on.
Yeah.
Brain rot. An inability to think clearly caused by excessive consumption of low-quality online content. Era, a period of one's life or career that's of a distinctive character. We got that from Taylor Swift. Looks maxing. Looks maxing, one word. Attempting to maximize the attractiveness of one's physical appearance. Raw dogging.
That has multiple meanings. Which one did they pick?
I know. Isn't that something really dirty?
The act of undertaking an activity without preparation, support, or equipment.
There you go.
Okay. It fits the other one, doesn't it?
Anti-tourism. Anti-tourism is opposition to or action against large-scale tourism. We saw a lot of that after the pandemic. They got very used to having their streets back in certain high touristy areas. And it's like, yeah, we want the tourism dollars, but we don't want all the trouble that goes along with it. Delulu.
Like delusional?
Yeah, utterly mistaken or unrealistic in one's ideas or expectations. Romantasy, a literary genre combining romantic fiction with fantasy. Supermajority, a large majority in a legislative assembly that enables a government to pass laws without any real scrutiny. And finally, yapping, talking at length, especially about inconsequential matters.
All right.
So those were the runners up, and Brat got it.
Okay.
So now you know. By the way, daylight saving time ended yesterday, and if you're feeling it right now, you're not alone. 69% of Americans say changing the clocks messes with their mood, energy levels, and ability to focus. And the older you are, the more likely you are to agree. 83% of boomers are feeling it compared to 54% of Gen Zers. Is still pretty significant.
Yeah. I mean, it was 6 o'clock last night, and I felt like it was midnight.
Yes.
I'm like, is it bedtime yet?
We were at my parents' house, and we drove home from Kentucky at like 5:15.
We were in bed at 7:30.
And ready to go to bed when we got home.
Great night's sleep.
I had a great night's sleep, too. 57% say shifting the clocks has a significant impact on their children's sleep patterns. So your kids might be feeling a little off today, too. But I'll tell you what, that Saturday night sleep and the Sunday was glorious. And then even last night, it did. You're right. It kind of felt late. And I was like, oh, it feels late. I should probably go to bed. No, I get to stay up another 2 hours.
But didn't you feel like you just waited all day to go to sleep? Like once it got dark, I felt like I'm just waiting to go to bed.
Yeah, that's
how many more hours until we go to bed?
Yeah.
I was perfectly fine.
I love the dark.
Jeff thrives in the darkness.
Some people, hey, somebody has to.
I like it too, Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah, things we're more likely to lose sleep over include personal issues, money concerns, health stuff, relationship problems, and issues at work. So, yes, if you are affected by the dark, that can be difficult. Also this morning, remember that drama over who would score top 8 friend spots on MySpace a million years ago when MySpace was a thing? Yeah, you had
to pick 8.
You had to pick 8. And who's going to make the top 8? Well, that was 20 years ago, if you can believe that. And if anyone was still on MySpace, they'd have a lot of empty spots next to Tom. In a new survey, 39% of Americans say they have not made a new friend in over a year. And a similar percentage have not gone to a party in at least 6 months.
Oh, wow.
And the numbers are probably even more extreme than that because this was only a survey of people who say they enjoy traveling with friends. 37% of people say they feel like they've been in a rut socially. And but what if why look at it as a rut? Why not look at it as, I think I'm in a really good place right now.
Yeah.
I think I got all that I can handle.
I'm good.
This is good.
All needs are being met.
Yeah,
That's it. Are your needs being met?
Are they being met with what you currently have, or is there something missing?
26% say that their social lives feel repetitive.
That's okay.
The last few months, Chris and I have not been doing as much socialized stuff as we've always done in the past. And I looked at him the other day. I was like, do you feel like we're missing out? Is there anything you want to do this afternoon, this evening?
Mm-hmm.
Just want to hang here? He's like, I just want to hang here, and I am A-okay with it.
Well, and he's your social guy, so.
I mean, we both are a little bit, but I'm feeling this story.
See, I feel like I make a lot of new friends, mostly through my kid, because she gets involved in different activities, and then you become friends with their parents because of all the time you're spending together. But my follow-up question is, if they're my new friend, like, how much do I have to hang out with them to consider them like a new friend? Like, I'm not going out with them.
Right.
But, like, we text and we see each other at sporting events.
Yeah.
And I would be like, these are my friends.
How much time invested is necessary?
Like, do we have to go out and hang out without our kids in order to be friends?
No, we don't.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
But if your back was up against a wall and you needed someone
Oh, yeah.
in a pinch and you only got one phone call to make, if you consider that person someone that you could rely on, it doesn't matter how often you guys hang out. If that person is trustworthy or reliable in that sense, then as far as I'm concerned, you're a friend for life.
Good one.
Mm-hmm.
Not everyone in the survey could even name a best friend, though. It's interesting. But among people who do have at least one so-called best friend, the most common number of best friends is just 2. A far cry from the 8+ everyone had back in the MySpace days.
Yeah.
Just think about how lucky you are. You.
Who, me personally?
Yeah, well, like us, like the 4 of us, like we all have
We have each other.
We have our partners or your best friends.
Right.
And then we have each other, which I would put you guys in the best friend category.
I kind of think of us,
We're like family, but we're not.
Yeah, exactly. I kind of do.
Yeah.
Like there is that dynamic.
But it is, and that's like the weird thing. It's like you're like family, but you're also best friends because if something happened and we called each other, if you answered the phone,
No, this is how it's going to go. This is how it's going to go. The phone's going to ring. It's going to. Oh God! What?
That's what she wants.
Well, what's wrong?
What am I going to have to do?
Well, don't answer. No, I have to answer. It's Rich. Of course, I'm going to answer it.
She never calls.
Exactly. It could be important.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Yes.
Oh my God! I'll be right there.
Yes. Well, that's not
That's
true.
how that works.
Not true. First, he would be like, oh, and then he would text me. I see you're calling. Is everything okay? That's how it would. You would send a text before picking up just to make sure.
Everything okay?
Yeah.
Nope. Butt dial.
So funny.
All good. Butt dial.
Is everything okay? Yeah, it was a butt dial. God, she's so annoying.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. How did she even pull up a butt dial? I'm Jay for Jeff. I'm way down on the list.
How does that even happen?
Yeah. But sometimes,
it's
like, Jen accidentally has called us before, and I answer.
That's true. You do.
Yep.
Yeah. And you guys usually answer if I lock myself out of the building.
Always.
Yeah. Yeah. You come get me. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
Maybe one morning we should just not. And
If
see
Jen-
what we do.
Just leave me.
If Jen-
You'll find me sleeping in my car in the parking lot.
If she texts before 5, we know she's not coming in. If she texts after 5, we know she forgot her key card.
and I'm locked out.
Yeah, she typically
That's how
just
that
calls
rolls.
when she gets here.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Well, I don't know what y'all were up to after I left on Friday, but I had multiple people come up to me at the Goodwill and sincerely apologize to me for your
Apologize?
behavior.
For what?
They said, I am so sorry that they are so mean to you.
Oh, come on.
That's what was
And
said to
that
me.
goes back to what Jeff was just saying about us being family.
Yes.
We're just
And
razzing the
weren't
ones we
mean.
love.
We weren't mean at all. All we did was keep playing the clip of you sounding horrible.
It wasn't horrible, just over the top.
So last Friday, we
I
did our
think we
weekly
may have
mom
to
and pop
pull
spot.
up the audio and see exactly.
Oh, we're going to, yeah.
The spirit of which you're.
Oh, the audio of us.
Yes, exactly what it was
Razzing
that
you?
you were saying.
Oh,
It's gone. It's not there anymore.
Yeah, the skimmer's down.
yeah, it's weird. They're just fried.
It
Yeah.
erases itself
Yeah.
after 24 hours.
That's what I thought. They're mean to you. You don't deserve that, Jen. That's just wrong. I'm sorry they
Mean.
do that to you. Yeah. That's what I heard.
You know what? This is
What
your
got
fault
back
because you
to
should have
me.
been listening to the show when you left here, and clearly you weren't.
Here is the audio in question. We'll start. So we're listening to the mom and pop spot, right? We're doing this for that damn jam.
Uh-huh.
So we talk to Barbie and we take down her information.
Right.
Tim goes across the hall to our commercial production studio and starts working. He calls each of us in individually, and we lay down certain various voice parts, not really having any idea what he's putting together.
Right. And, he will tell us what to say and how he wants us to say it.
Oh, is that why you're pissed?
Huh?
Oh, okay.
I'm
This
just
is all
doing
beginning
what
to
I
make.
was told.
Okay. I'm like, why is she so sensitive this morning? Okay, so here it is. So we'll play you the full mom and pop spot, right?
There's only one name in town when it comes to pineapple pepper jams.
Hey, Jen, have you tried this pineapple pepper jam?
I can't get enough of it.
I brought the cream cheese and crack.
So anyway, Fritch and I look at each other. And I start losing it. And then I look over at Tim, and she's looking at Tim, and I'm looking at him, and he's looking at me, and this like the triangle of
It's a
trouble over here.
Exactly.
Yes,
The
exactly.
trouble trifecta is in full effect.
And I will tell you, as we recorded those lines, and I said, hey, go a little over the top, and she said it, and I was like, give me another take.
And then she
And
did
she
that.
gave me another take. No, that was the first take.
that was the first take.
And
Okay.
the second take was also of equal value as
But
that
do
one.
it how you did it. You did it the way you want. You said it first how you wanted me to say it. And so I was trying to imitate you. Do you remember how you did it?
Evidently like that.
Oh, it's your fault. I love it. It's not.
But, we're on a time crunch.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't see hey, skip the 8:20 game because I need you to recut this line again. So I'm just like, it's fine.
Well,
Tim is backpedaling now.
Tim,
Just
no.
own it, bro.
No,
Come
Tim
on.
just brought up a really good
Stop
point.
it.
Tim just brought up a really good point. He is in a hurry because he's trying to turn this thing around in less than an hour. And so occasionally it's happened where a line is incorrect, like a phone number is wrong or whatever.
Or the name of the business.
Only once. That only happened once.
That's right. It
has happened. So I can totally see him just be like, screw it, it's fine, I'm leaving it in. I got to get it on the air.
That's
But
exactly.
in full disclosure, when you said it and I heard it the first time, I thought you were going to speak German because that's how you start your.
That was what I thought too.
I thought it was German,
Yeah.
honestly, and then we had to isolate it.
Yeah. So anyway, I couldn't tell like if it was intentional or what it was. And oh gosh, now I can't find it. Hold on. Let me see if this is it. Where did it go?
Oh, boy.
Oh, jeez, you lost it.
I think Jen sabotaged.
Jennifer
would never.
Dunbar just emailed and said, Jen, they roasted you big time.
See?
Oh, my
See, that's the
gosh.
feedback I'm getting here.
That was a roast. Yee.
You guys are thinking we got way worse on her than that.
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding
we could
me?
be a lot meaner than that. That was nothing.
All right,
Yes.
I'm pulling this up.
Every time
Eat
Jen,
it with a fork, put it on a spork. Dump that whole jar on some pork.
Oh, see, that was
Hey,
great.
Jen. No, that's my part. I don't know where it went, guys.
Artisan jams from mild to wild.
That's okay.
Oh, I can't get it.
Oh, there it is.
Yes.
I didn't bring this up so you guys could start over. I can't get enough of it.
Are you sure?
I can't get enough of it.
Well, the reason that the list, because so basically what we did, and this is why people think that we're roasting you, is because we would say, so Jen, what do you think about the grand reopening of the Kroger in Coleraine?
Oh, I can't get enough of it.
And then we would say, like, we randomly would select things, and then we kept doing it over and over again. And that's why I think people felt like we were roasting you.
Gotcha.
But it was really just your reaction.
Sure.
I know. I'm just fascinated by how worked up you got, though. Like, what are you guys saying about me? She was sending texts and everything.
Totally.
What are you doing?
We're just doing what we do. Why?
Yeah.
What's
Oh, I can't get enough of it.
I mean, that's just it. We were having fun and we couldn't get enough of it.
Oh, I can't get enough of it.
Jen Jordan from Cincinnati, Ohio said,
Oh, I can't get enough of it. I'm just going to say it again. Lucky I have such thick skin around here.
I don't know about that. I mean, if that were
Nothing but
true,
love.
I don't know that you would have brought it up.
I was fine. I trust you guys. I'm fine with whatever you're doing. I was just letting you know. I was getting some feedback.
And so the point of that is what?
Is what I was just wondering what you were up to.
Oh.
Like, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, we were having some fun.
What are you
Just
doing?
playing that clip a bunch and laughing at it.
Yeah.
And I think I jokingly said, don't be surprised if that makes an appearance in a future mom and pop spot.
Oh, we had this cut. I just saved this cut. This is a permanent cut right here.
Okay.
Hi, John. Sorry, just
John.
move that bag. I'm sorry. I didn't clean up the area for John when he got here. John Matarese is here in a second. Sorry, I'm saving this clip forever.
So they're going to put it with the other clips
Current
that
audio
they've saved
files.
forever.
They save changes too. I'm going to put this right here on the desktop so I can access it quickly. Okay. 9 News consumer reporter John Matarese is here. We'll play the mom and pop spot in its full entirety because I did think it was a good spot. And that damn jam, I guess, got a lot of orders, a lot of phone calls.
This is a tough act for me to follow.
I'm telling you.
Tough act for me. You just want me to be mean to Jen? I'll just be mean to her.
Sure. Go ahead.
Not me.
Jen, what do you
Bring it
think
on.
about John Matarese's segment with us each week?
Oh, boy.
I think I might see you this Friday morning, John Matarese. Aren't you going to be at the Greater Cincinnati Holiday Market?
That's right. Yes.
I know. Jacob and I will be down there bright and early doing TV
this
interviews.
Friday is the holiday market.
So-
Looking forward to that. A lot of things going on. Specifically, Black Friday sales are starting so early. It's crazy. It is absolutely.
It's already those are already starting.
They're already starting this Thursday and Friday. Best Buy and Target roll out their early Black Friday deals. So that'll be starting
This Friday?
Yeah, the end
Oh
of this
my
week.
God.
It's unbelievable. At Target, they have some, and at Best Buy, they have some. And then next week, Walmart starts its early Black Friday sales. So people are like, when should I shop? I mean, it's just crazy anymore. The full Black Friday sales, though, start the week before Thanksgiving. That's when all the big sales are on. Have you noticed Thanksgiving is super late this year?
Yeah.
It is
That's
as
the
late
worst.
as it can be.
Because when it's late like that, then the rush is on
The
because
rush is-
Christmas
yes.
is only 3 weeks later.
Right. Normally,
And it
Thanksgiving is like a
stinks.
week earlier,
Yeah.
and now it's going to be very tight between Thanksgiving and Christmas. So it's a late Thanksgiving, but stores are starting the sales. Most of them all on about November 21st. So you have like a week before Thanksgiving to get out there and get all those big sales. So they're really going to be cutting prices about the third week of November. Don't wait. Don't wait until remember it used to line up Thanksgiving night and then Friday.
So
many years ago, I used to see you guys at Tri-County Mall the day after Thanksgiving. I mean, that's gone. Do not wait for Thanksgiving night and the Friday. I mean, just you're dealing with crowds, and everything's been on sale for 5 days already. So just, get to your favorite store apps, look around, see what's going to be on sale. You'll be able to get those great prices on clothing and TVs and gaming consoles and all that about 5 days before Thanksgiving. So as I would say, don't waste your money.
All right, what do you have coming up tonight, John?
Oh, people are dropping their insurance because they can't afford homeowners and car insurance.
Crazy.
And is that a good idea? We'll look into it.
All right, buddy. It is 7:45 with Jeff and Jen. We got a brand new second date update coming up next. But first, let's check the roads. We've got Denise, and she has your latest traffic.
Southbound 471 is closed as you head across the river, so no access to southbound 471 on the Ohio side. Northbound on 471, they have the left lane blocked. Right now, traffic is slow from Southgate as you're heading towards the river. You also have some debris reported in the roadway, a broken down vehicle. Northbound 7175, right around Buttermilk, traffic is slow from 275. Eastbound on 74, slow from North Bend to 75. South 75 from Shepherd to Paddock. South 71 from north of 275 to Ronald Reagan. You do have an accident reported eastbound 275 at 75. It's near the ramp. Metro is making it easier to vote on November 5th with free rides all day. Metro, your way to go. I'm Denise Johnson. That's your traffic.
Put on Q102 when you get to the office. Jeff and Jen on the Q102 app.
Q. 5, 6.